Welcome to my very fast review of the DeLonghi EC220b 15 bar pump driven espresso maker. Let's start. Alright, so what I don't use at this machine is the steaming. This steaming really is not something you want to use for a cappuccino. I'm not very fond of what they have done here. This here is also for the steam. The steam is useless to me. What I'm using is just, heating up. Now, as you can see, the machine is heated up. And let's see what this machine can do. Before you use it, you want to buy some equipment, like this one here. Alright, that's it. And of course, you would like to use something like this here. Let's have a look at this one. What is this? How does it look like? As you can see, let's go to the light here a little bit. You can see there are two holes. This is half plastic. Doesn't look like the usual barista equipment you probably know. And how does this look like? This is something more likely an interesting one. It has some plastic here, and as you can see, I believe that everything comes out of here is just fake crema. And this is the usual coffee you get from grocery store here in the United States, and it's coarsely ground. It's not very good, but this machine here, as it's an amateur machine just for household, not for professional baristas like the Breville machines you probably know of. It can handle coarsely ground coffee very well. This thing here is totally useless. If you want to go and try 14 grams for 2 cups of coffee, you will see that this will not fit in here. I just take 1 cup, put it in here, then do a little bit more, and that's it. This machine has a temper here in here mounted, but you actually don't need it. So this is not something very professional here. Just, maybe flatten it a little bit. You cannot move much, so it's coarsely ground anyway, so it doesn't make any sense using this. This is not a barista machine. It's more likely for households. So let's see what comes out. It cleans the old coffee from this. All right, let's make some coffee. In order to do this, we just have to go to the right side. That's not an automatic. You just have to look for yourself how this goes and then stop it. This looks pretty good. However, I believe and I'm very sure that this crema is not real. Somehow it is being produced by the system. So don't be fooled. What you're seeing looks good. It tastes good as well, but it's not something you'd be expecting if you have a professional barista machine. Now, I wouldn't stop here and fill the rest up with hot water, which would be a cafe lungo, because this machine is not made for that. So if you do that, your coffee will not taste very good. So what you have to do is fill it up until the top, and this is how this works. So this coffee with this fake crema actually is not so bad. Water depot, as you can see, this is how this works. Let's take out the coffee. You can see I'm gonna put this ledge in here so it doesn't fall when I tap it out. Not so easy. This is how it looks like afterwards. What you can do is you can take this off and also just take the water out of there. And that's all to it. You got yourself some nice coffee with a fake crema. And if you ask me, how does it taste? Well, I'd tell you, much better than that one. I'd say this is gives you about 20% of the taste you're expecting. Well, let's say a professional barista machine would give you about 90%. This is about 65%. That's would be my suggestion, sir. 3 times better than a normal coffee machine.